What's good, my movie lovers? Let's talk about some movies. And today's movie I'll be talking about here with you guys is that we're gonna be talking about Pinocchio Unstrung. Now let's get into this movie. Now this movie follows a kid named James who we know with his granddad house he discovered a puppet named Pinocchio. And once he had discovered Pinocchio, that's when him and Pinocchio had immediately hit it off and became friends. And that's when bad, crazy things started to happen around James. Now, this movie right here deals with a lot of grief and losing someone that you really care about, manipulation, betrayal, and rejection. Now, this movie right here very much do get gruesome like throughout some of the scenes of this film. Now, throughout the movie, you will come across a crazy death scene at a hospital that will have you squinting and moving back a little bit. Now, I like how this movie don't hold back at all when it comes to the crazy death scenes of this movie. It gets very gruesome, like it gets violent, it gets brutal, and it don't really hold back at all, going full throttle with everything. And I almost forgot to mention as well that this movie right here gets very mean like. I was not expecting at all that this movie right here was gonna be a horror comedy. And the comedy aspect of things for this film was actually sticking for me. I was actually laughing. Now I do appreciate them for not letting comedy override the horror for this film. Because if they would have did that, I feel like the horror side of things just wouldn't work for me. Now the pacing for this film, I feel like the pacing is very well done. Like I feel like it's not rushed at all. I feel like it's complete enough for me. I really do like the visuals and the effects when it comes to the character, especially like Pinocchio and the side of things for this film. And I really do appreciate the visuals and the effects when it comes to Pinocchio and how they really bring him to life. And I also do appreciate that this film right here is not a slow burn at all. It really gets straight to it. It gets straight to the point, not trying to beat around the bush or nothing like that at all. I honestly like how they took their time out to flesh out the characters and make them likable within this film because some movies in today's time don't really do that for real. Now, this is the type of film that will go by just like that in the blink of an eye, so you really gotta pay attention and lock into this film. Now the score for this film, I feel like it's decent enough. It's not like no groundbreaking type of score for a film like this, but I like it. It's decent enough. It was funny throughout this movie that there's a scene that somebody was listening to the Blood and Honey soundtrack, and I like how they just referenced that movie within this movie right here. Now the director who had directed this film, he go by the name of Rise Frank Waterfield. If you come across this video somehow, some way, dude, just to let you know you kick ass when it comes to directing this film. I honestly like the camera work and the directing of this film and how he transitioned each scene throughout this film. Now I just found out that he's the director of Blood and Honey 2 and 3. Now I had to catch up with the second one because I only saw the first one. Now the runtime of this film is only an hour and 20 minutes long, which that's perfect for me. And that's why I also said that you need to pay attention and lock in because this is the type of movie with a fast pace that will go by just like that in the blink of an eye. Now there are some assholes throughout this movie which I did not like, and I'm happy that they met their end. Now I do like the story for this type of movie for this time around because I feel like that the story for this movie is good and it's real easy to follow. You would not get confused at all if you ask me. And this movie right here does have some good suspense within this movie because you will want certain characters like the main character to survive. But now I'm gonna have to give my ratings on this one. A to if you should see this in theaters, B to if you should stream this at home, or C to not watch this at all. I'm gonna highly have to give it to A. You must want to go see this movie in theaters. Because this movie right here does have a good story to tell. It gets brutal, it gets mean, and I feel like you will have a good time watching this movie in the theaters. But that'll be it with this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe. Once you subscribe, turn on all notifications because if you don't, you may not get the newest videos from me when I post for you guys. So yes, turn on all notifications. Be part of the Movie Head Game family. My name is Don. Tell your friends about me. Follow me on all social media. Link in the description down below if you're like. And I'll be back on here with more videos for you guys really soon. What you guys think about Pinocchio Unstrung? Do you guys like the movie? Do you guys love the movie? Do you guys hate the movie? Do you guys love the movie like me? Let me know some of you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. I really want to hear it all. Peace.